All right, 6:53, time to get you ready for this Thursday here in your morning sprint.
Yeah, Mark Peterson says today will be slightly cooler than yesterday, and Kelsey Morgan explains why more traffic cameras will be issuing tickets in Spokane today.
But first to Caroline Flynn live at Linwood Elementary, where students are getting ready to go back to class.
Yes, well, it's going to be a pretty special first day of school for the kids here at Linwood because they're going into a brand new school. At the end of last year, they were having to use 8 portable classrooms, a gym that also served as an auditorium and a cafeteria. Well, today there's 2 stories filled with classrooms, a separate gym, separate multi-purpose room and cafeteria, and so much more. What the kids are really looking forward to was making sure that they had their courtyard where they'd have picnics at this new school. Well, they're going to have that and a view of it from every single classroom. Of course, we will be here at 8:45 when they cut the ribbon and head right on in.
Well, police officers and traffic cameras will be out watching this morning to make sure all of those kids can get to school safely. School zone cameras are now back on and ready to issue tickets. With school back in session, drivers need to go 20 miles per hour in those school zones. While that speed limit might have you feel like you're crawling, police say that speed is specifically chosen to save lives.
These will show that at 20 miles an hour, if you hit a child, that child has about a 10% chance of not surviving that collision. When you're going 30 miles an hour, that goes up exponentially.
Now, there are 5 cameras in school zones around Spokane. If any of those or an officer catch you speeding, you'll be stuck with a ticket and a fine. Going 6 to 10 miles per hour over the 20 mile per hour speed limit will cost you $234. Those tickets only go up from there.
And of course, even in those neighborhoods around the schools, please just take it easy. All right, we're going to be sitting right now at 61, a little cooler into Deer Park, into the mid-40s, so dress appropriately before you get ready for school. We're tracking just a few light showers from Cheney into Davenport. We're expecting to see some rain showers in our area. That's going to be middle of the day, between noon and 2 around I-90 in and around Spokane. So, yeah, scattered showers moving in.
The most read story on KXLY.com this morning, a city employee caught in a booby trap at a homeless camp. The worker was investigating an encampment in a small ravine off of 13th and Lindeke when he stepped on a board with nails poking straight up. One of those nails went right into his foot. The man who was camping there, Clyde Walling Jr., told police he set the traps to protect the marijuana he was growing. He's now in jail facing drug and assault charges.
The Grant County Health District says you should stay out of Moses Lake today. A sewer line west of Stratford Road broke last night, causing sewage to spill into the lake water. It's not clear how much sewage got into the lake. The Health District plans to release more information this morning. In the meantime, it is advising everyone to avoid the lake water, not to use it for irrigation.
Well, the state is blaming Avista for a destructive fire last year. Washington's Department of Natural Resources filed a lawsuit against the utility company, claiming the company's lack of oversight caused the Boyd's fire in Ferry County last summer. It burned 4,700 acres and destroyed 3 homes. The lawsuit says the fire sparked when a dead ponderosa pine tree fell onto Avista's electrical lines. DNR says Avista negligently failed to cut down that tree before it collapsed. Avista has not yet commented.
The president is officially launching the United States Space Command today. President Trump is hosting a special ceremony at the White House to mark that occasion. The Space Command will be responsible for planning and carrying out space operations, including missile warnings and satellite operations. It's viewed as a step toward the president's promised Space Force military branch, which would need congressional approval.
All right, coming up next on Good Morning America, Ring doorbell cameras are wildly popular. Now, the company is partnering with hundreds of police departments across the country for a neighborhood watch program.
We shared the Ring video on the neighborhood app, and the police reached out and they actually caught the guy.
But could the program violate your privacy?
And an urgent warning from a major city to stop vaping. 16 people in Wisconsin have been hospitalized with severe lung disease.
I didn't think he was going to come out of it. I thought that I was seeing my son the last time.
And in Illinois, the first death believed to be related to e-cigarette use. What parents need to know next on GMA.
Well, Washington's Attorney General says more than 100,000 people who stayed at 7 Motel 6 locations in Western Washington may be able to get part of a $12 million settlement. Motel 6 agreed to pay the money because it shared guest information with U.S. immigration agents without the guests' knowledge. AG Bob Ferguson says the hotel chain violated guest privacy by turning over entire guest lists without a warrant. Ferguson claims immigration authorities used those lists to investigate people with Latino-sounding names. Some even wound up being deported. Now, guests who stayed at any of these 7 Motel 6 locations between January 2015 and September 2017 could be entitled to part of the settlement. Anyone who may have been affected will be sent a letter and a form to fill out a claim. Those must be submitted by the end of this year.
Today, the Spokane Police Department is teaming up with members of the deaf and hard of hearing community for a special Coffee with a Cop event. Community organization Nexus will be providing 4 interpreters, and an officer who knows American Sign Language will be there as well. Although the event is catered to those who are deaf or hard of hearing, everyone is invited to come to the Starbucks at Ruby and Sharp by Gonzaga from 11 to 1. The goal of these events, to increase community trust and allow you to build relationships with officers.
And before you drop the kids off at school today, snap a picture and share it with us. We're collecting your back-to-school photos in a gallery on our website. You can see it in this story on the homepage on KXLY.com. Add yours by sending it to us on Facebook.
All right, that weather today, scattered showers into the noon hour around Spokane to the north, drier to the south. Again, more numerous. 85 today and 86 tomorrow. The weekend looks to be dry with temperatures above 80s.
All right. Happy first day back to school.
Good luck, everybody. GMA starts right now. We'll see you in 25 minutes.